The reason why I think that the AMD 9070 XT is at a major disadvantage whenever it comes to not having multi-frame generation, while they need to start training their FSR4 model way more than what they have. They need to invest a lot more time into it. And they need to start getting their ray regeneration in some of these games. Now, first look, performing about anywhere from 140 to 150. This is FSR4 1440p quality mode. Everything looks pretty good. A little bit of artifacting here and there, but it's not too bad. Here's the settings I'm using. Ray tracing on Psycho. Quality upscaling, everything else maxed out. Nice clean image. I could play it just the way this looks all day. Found a pretty good little spot to do a little benchmark run, and made this area plenty of people. Puts a nice load on the CPU. My poor 5700X3D running at 75%. But it's not bottled by, it's almost can feed the 9070 XT just fine at 1440p quality. Yeah, just going through. This is very passable. Good image quality. Wish the frames was a bit higher, but them not having a multi-frame generation, Nvidia and Intel has got it now. Switch it over to nighttime here and put me in a painted sniff. Now this feels pretty good. I know it may look a little jittery here and there, but in gameplay, it doesn't feel that way. It feels pretty smooth. Yeah, it looks pretty good at nighttime. They need to implement their version of ray reconstruction, their ray regeneration. They need to get that in this game, because this is still a very popular game. Still has a lot of players in it, and I'm really surprised that CD Projekt Red hasn't put more time into it. But getting down in the 130s, 140s at nighttime, because there's a lot more lighting. Of course, I could drop this upscaler down to balanced mode. But you start getting these little visual artifacts on the trees and bushes, which is kind of distracting. But I could probably drop this down to balanced mode. Play on this all day long. Looks good. All right, I'm going to be switching over my 5070. Now this is the 5070. This is with DLSS4. This is ray tracing right now. This is that performance mode with multi-frame generation 4x. It looks cleaner than FSR4. The image quality, it's a lot sharper, a lot more detail. This looks better at 1440p in performance mode than AMD's 1440p quality mode. That's why I was saying they need to start training their FSR4 model. And they need to figure out, they need to do a multi-frame generation. I heard they're going to keep it 1-to-1, but I think it'd be a big disadvantage if AMD decides to do that. Yeah, this looks amazing at 1440p. And this is with ray reconstruction on, so it ain't using Model M or Model L. But this looks very good. Image quality, lighting, the colors, everything, it looks great. Getting a good over 200 FPS. This latency, I play with a controller. I don't feel the latency. Even with mouse and keyboard, you still don't feel it. If you're latency sensitive, go play a game locked at 30 frames per second for about 2 hours. Then you'll be able to feel the difference. But I had to skip time a couple times because I was wanting to show you it's nighttime on here. The multi-frame generation on this is just the 5070. It's not even the TI. It's using ray tracing. It's blowing the doors off the. Had to do that a couple times. Blows the door off the 9070 XT in ray tracing mode. Yeah, this looks freaking amazing. I'm not even using path tracing yet. Nice, good reflections, good texture quality. Textures are on high. I can't wait for Crimson Desert to come out on the 19th. I can't wait to get my little hands on that game. Got a lot of hours in Black Desert Online on the Xbox. I was going to put some hours in on the online one for the PC, but I really don't feel like building up new characters. But look how clean this is. This is at performance mode. Performance. Going to balance and quality and DLAA, it all looks the same. You just get better frame rate. How clean that is. Love the way this looks. See, I had to buy the 5070 to give Nvidia a try to get a feeling for this tech for myself. Because, yeah, I could go in, I can watch a bunch of other people's videos, but YouTube's compression, it messes with the videos way too much. So this is something you'd have to go try out for yourself. Now I'm going to switch it over to path tracing. $188. The way this feels, is it? I was like, oh, the latency. What are y'all talking about? Go play a game at 30 frames per second. It'd be this feels awesome. Take care of these guys right here real quick. You want to overheat all of them. Bye-bye. I need to upgrade my contagion. That's a good thing. Got a legendary. Tier 5. But yeah, image quality, it looks good. Everything's sharp, crisp, clear. at 1440p. That's running at 11.5 gigs of VRAM. But if they implement the neural texture rendering, they could get that VRAM usage cut in half, so there won't be no damn problem to play this game at 4K, because I think the 5070's got the power to do 4K. They're coming out with ways to reduce the VRAM usage. AMD and Nvidia is going to have the same kind of tech on that. Hopefully they can get this VRAM usage, because back 5 years ago, 12 gigabytes, this was the high-end GPU. If this was out 8 years ago, this current GPU right here, everybody would have been like, oh my God, this thing's awesome. Look at the detail in that. Character models. Checking out the hot dog stand, looking at the drink, the hot dogs, knocking over shit. Surprised that lady didn't yell at me. And a detail in that. We're gonna check out the little noodle shop. Oh, shiny the vehicles are. That glossy look on all the cars. That looks so good. And the freaky thing about DLSS, you can go take it down to ultra performance. It still looks the same. Now, it will mess with the bushes a little bit, but not too bad. Looks better than FSR 3.1. Yeah, this looks great. I almost hit X and grabbed them. But yeah, check this out. Them damn cars are running over you, but they'll stop for an officer. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. AMD is at such a disadvantage right now. Yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. These upscalers, 146. And I got lucky with this 5070 of getting it at 475 before the price hike. I wouldn't pay over $599 for this GPU, no matter what model it is. $50 over MSRP seems fair enough to me, but at this time being, just get what you can afford. This looks amazing. Well, everybody have a good day. Have fun.